An indie movie all about music from 2006 took Broadway by storm when it debuted a few years ago. Now, Once the Musical is in Omaha. The show opened last night. Reporter Lindsey Theis is live with one of the lead performers. Lindsey.
Well, and you want to talk about taking Broadway by storm. It won 8 Tonys, very successful. The movie, when it came out, was very successful, had some Oscars there as well. And this really is a music lover's show, Jen. I am with Stuart Ward. You play Guy, and the movie and the play follows Guy, who's from Dublin and is a vacuum repair guy and also a musician. He meets an immigrant girl, and together you write and rehearse songs together, and there's a beautiful love story with it as well. So.
That's right.
In terms of watching this show, it is very interactive. You have something in the beginning of the show where everyone kind of gets to come up. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's called the pre-show. So as you arrive into the theatre, we're all already on the stage. We're already playing some music and some songs, some kind of old traditional Irish or Czech songs. And you're actually invited on stage, and as you can see in the back there's a bar, so you can actually get a drink from the onstage bar as well.
Do you guys ever do that for like a pre-show shot or anything?
Have a drink?
Yeah.
No, we can't. That would end good.
That would make for a pretty interesting performance.
The drinks for you guys.
So in terms of Once, if someone hasn't seen this, what can they expect from Once the Musical?
I think they can expect something a lot different to what they're used to probably coming through Omaha. You know, we're not a huge blockbusting musical. No one flies around the stage or anything like that. It's not campy. There's 12 actor musicians, there's a few chairs, and there's a great story and a great script, and that's what we tell, and great music as well. So it's a very kind of intimate story.
And when you talk about that great music, you guys are all musicians. This wasn't like, hey, you got cast in the show, now learn the guitar really quick.
No.
Tell me your background there.
Well, that would be pretty impossible, to be honest, because the level of musicianship in the show is pretty high. I mean, everyone is a professional musician as well as a professional actor, so it would be pretty impossible to learn the instruments. I mean, I've played guitar since I was 12 years old, so that's a lot at the moment. Yeah, that's going on 18 years now.
And you studied at Paul McCartney's music school
I did, yeah. I studied at a place called LIPA, Liverpool Institute of Performing Arts, which is Paul McCartney's school in Liverpool. So yeah, I've had some good people to learn from.
How does performing on a big stage like this compare to the typical singer-songwriter? Maybe you're performing in a coffee house to a really small crowd.
Yeah, I mean, there are some huge theatres in America. You know, I mean, in England, the biggest one is 2,000 seats, I think.
Wow.
I think we beat that on our opening venue. So we played some huge houses here, but it still works and it still retains its intimacy as well. But yeah, it's definitely different than playing to a coffee shop.
Definitely. Well, it's a beautiful show. They're in town for the whole week, so you still have time to pick up a ticket and come out. And you're British, so we want to wish you, welcome to Omaha and break a leg tonight. Jen, we're going to send it back to you.
All right, Lindsey, thanks. We appreciate it. Today, it is a gorgeous